First day, guys! Literally have a cart full of crap on the first day. Here we go. I got all the jitters. What's up, you guys? If you don't know me, I'm a kindergarten teacher here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Today is the first day of school. I'm only slightly having a panic attack. No, it's okay. It's a new school, so I got all like the scaries, all the things. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna go around right now, turn on my lamps on, just get the mood going. I brought in a wagon full of crap today, if you could believe it. But I had some like last minute Amazon gifts that were donated to me, and I just kind of want to start setting the vibe, getting the kids ready, get the screen up. I actually got a little treat for the office staff for just being so kind to me, so let me show you guys what that is. Okay, on Instagram, Mouse House Cookies. It's like a small business here in Vegas. It's so cute. Okay, I'm almost again. So cute, right? I gifted one to my man and my kids for their first day, and then I got one for the office staff too. They're so cute. Okay, so this is my sign for outside. The first thing I gotta do today is clip their name tags to this. It's gonna go on the gate outside so that this way when they get to school today, they could just take their name tag off. The parents could help them put it on their kid, and then they'll see me right on the other side of the gate. So let's find this out. Okay, y'all, so I'm not gonna lie to you. I typically make my own slides every year, but I've been super overwhelmed. Even the push out of all my like getting ready for school videos are so behind, but I ended up getting my slides from Stephanie Nash this year. I absolutely love her stuff, and it went so well with the vibe. So I'm going to show you what our morning's going to look like, and then I'm going to add in some clips from our morning too whenever I was able to like get a little something. So we start with our welcome to class this morning. I always tell them good morning. This will typically always be the first thing that we see. They put their backpack on their chair, their folder on their desk, they get their name tag on, and then they show me a ready position. So this morning we completely broke this down, like literally step by step. And I first had them come to the carpet. They got to pick their own spot, so they were happy about that. We talked about how we will be sitting at the rug. We sang good morning. I really like this one for the beginning of the year, the hello, because it goes through all the parts of the body. So it kind of gives me a really good idea of which kids kind of have that background of their body parts. And even with the listening to directions, it tells me which kids could follow along, because even though the song is singing, I very much sing it with it. So it tells me like who's following my body movements, who's even able to make eye contact with me, who knows the different parts of their body. All of those little things tell you a lot more than you would think going into kinder. So after our hello song, we go through a song for the months of the year and a song for the days of the week. Sometimes I do it like on the radio, or I'll sing the song. Some of the times we'll do it just from the screen. I kind of gauge it by the group. Some groups are for the songs on the screen, some groups rather you sing it. So I try to gauge it, and I try to also give them something else besides me to listen to be honest, because they have to listen to me all day. We then did the attendance sheet, and I got all the kids to sign the attendance sheet. I was actually I wanted to show you, but then I forgot that I can't show you. But let me see though if I could just show you like their first name. Okay, so this is like what we're working with, which there was a couple that couldn't write their names, so I did it for them, but we got some work to do. Next up, we went through all the bathroom break procedures, and we did a little restroom break. At this time, we also talked about our hallway behavior, and they all learned about their dot. Now their dots are on this side of the room. I only have 11 students at this time. It is such a blessing. Here's a couple of things I used to do before the year started, and I've stopped doing that. One of them, I don't assign them dots or numbers until the meet and greet. I also don't put out any name tags until the meet and greet. In the past, I used to have the name tags already out, and when they would come for meet and greet, they would like put their supplies on the spot and then But now what I do, I just have all the supplies go in one area of the room, because whether they bring supplies or not, like, I will provide it for everybody else. So if they bring supplies, I make sure their name is somewhere in the bag. But here I only had 2 kids out of the 11 even bring supplies, so I didn't have to worry about it this year. But the name tags I don't, because at the meet and greet I truly like to see, is there anyone I'm concerned about? Does anybody wear glasses? Do I have any IEP students? All of those things sometimes don't come out until meet and greet. So once I've met them, and depending on like feedback from parents, then I kind of base my seating. Of course you have those that don't show up, and then I kind of look at their name and I base it a little bit off the name. So judging, but not judging. And then once then I kind of get familiar with them at meet and greet, then I kind of assign them a number. So one of the kids that had seemed really with it at meet and greet, I always make them number 1. She also happened to be at the front of the alphabet, so it kind of worked out. But I no longer worry about it being alphabetical order. I more so wanted to like the kids to be strategically placed. So like my number 1 kiddo is like super with it, and then my one at number 9 in the back is also super with it, and in front of her I put one that like constantly wanders out of line, so that this way she could help guide the friend back in line. We'll be going through our calendar in the mornings too, and that is going to be my whole focus wall. So this I'm not going to be starting until a couple days later this week, but we'll first start with the dates up on the board, and then we'll start with our color, and then we're going to kind of build from there each day until we got like the whole focus board going on. And then after our calendar, we sang an alphabet song, and then we did the blue book. Now, if you're not familiar with the Blue Book is by Michael Haggerty, and it is an amazing program. It goes through all of the Kinder Reading Foundation, and I absolutely love it. The first thing I teach them is the rhyming. Right now, we're gonna work on recognizing it. I'm gonna flip this so I can show you. So you could see it's broken down by every day this week. So we, of course, we just do this alphabet song, and then I have my own zoophonics I created to teach like letter sounds, and I attach it with movements. And then I'm only doing this first row today. So we did these, and I have like a little thing I made up that I just do with them. So I'll have all the kids on the carpet, and then I'll say one word, have them repeat it. So like yellow, jello, yellow, L-O, jello, L-O. They rhyme. And we're gonna literally do the same thing every day, so eventually they're gonna catch up to it, and then they'll end up knowing the thumbs up or thumbs down before I even do it. So I first introduced the rhyming, and if I show you the Blue Book, it literally goes through a lot of different skills. So it goes through rhyming, onset fluency, so your beginning sound, it goes through blending, it goes through final sound, and then we got segmenting, substituting, adding sounds, deleting sounds, and then just language awareness. It's a lot. So we completely build it up, and then within 2 weeks they'll kind of know the gist of how to do all of it. And we do this every single day. There's literally something for every day in the year. The coolest part is that it starts with just manipulating the alphabet and the letters, and then it goes into digraphs, and then it goes into your word families, and then into blends. So it completely too goes along with like the core and all of the kinder curriculum, which is amazing. So as the kids are learning the materials, they're also manipulating all the sounds with it too, which I feel like is awesome, because it's just reinforcing what we do for the rest of the day, which is so cool. Our story of the day today was David Goes to School. I typically do the kissing hand, but I wanted to be really explicit with my rules and stuff this year, so I figure if I have time today, we'll do the kissing hand at the end of the day. But this was a really nice way to start the day today, because we read the story David Goes to School, and it's up here on my new magnetic shelf now. And then we went ahead and did this anchor chart, and the kids helped do it with me. So they're definitely still learning that I want feedback from them, and with only 11 it's kind of hard, but check this out. One, climbing up the slide. No, not good choice. A friend could get hurt, or we could get hurt.
Yeah, if we do that, then you need to go up the ladder to get.
Right, we go up the ladder. Do your best work. Is that good choice or not good choice?
Good choice.
Good choice. After our story time, we talked all about our different free choice centers. For the first couple weeks, I completely do free choice centers. This week And probably all of this week I'll be with them in the centers, like showing them how to play, leading conversation, showing them how to engage with one another, making sure that they're sharing. By next week they'll know all of the rules and expectations, so when they're at centers I'll be able to start actually pulling kids to do all of the testing. During center time, there's always a timer up so that the kids know when we will be concluding our center time. I also do this so that this way when we start rotating, they know what to do. At the end, there's always a cleanup song so that this way, hopefully by the time it's done, they'll be finished. When Miss Yeager says mirror words, that's when you're going to repeat Miss Yeager. So let's try it. Mirror words.
Mirror words.
Good job. All right. Number 1.
Listening ears.
Listening ears on. You say listening ears on. Let's turn them on. Good. Number 2. You try. Number 2.
Number 2. Number 2.
Get supplies.
Get supplies and draw.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Share.
Share.
Yeah.
I wanna share.
We could take a turn with a friend, right? If we want to both play with the same thing. Number 4.
Number 4. I want to share.
Play the whole time.
Play the whole time.
Right, Miss Yeager.
I want to play my spit.
We're going to play the whole time that we're in centers. Miss Yeager will put a timer up so you know how much time is left. But if you're done playing with one center, you need to clean it up and then you could go to another center. Okay? Number 5. All my friends say number 5.
Number 5.
Inside voice.
Inside voice.
Should we be yelling like this?
No.
No, that's too loud. It would hurt our friends' ears. And number 6. Oh, can you show me 6 on your fingers? That's kind of a hard one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clean up together.
Clean up together.
Are you working together to find it? Friends playing with keys. Yeah. You got the letters? Do you know where the A is for Alex? A for Alex? Oh, Aspen found the A.
Someone knocked down my.
They did. That wasn't nice. You're doing so good though. You got the whole alphabet going on here. Let's see what you got. Let's do them together. A, B. Here, we'll flip it. C, D, E, F. Blank. You're right. Oh, look, I got you. What are we missing? G. In writing today, we introduced our whiteboard, and all of the students got a whiteboard and a marker, and we went explicitly through all the rules of how to treat them. Kiddos have already gotten them, so here are like the key things that I teach them with the whiteboard markers. The kids learn about the whiteboard markers, and they're kind of difficult for some of the kinders to take the caps off, so I have them all hold it like a fist, and then they take their other fist and go like this. I teach them that to keep our cap safe, we put it into the bottom, and we just literally do this all together, step by step. So step 1, fist, they hold it up. Step 2, step 3, and then we talk about the point and how if we press too hard, it'll break it to where we can't use it. We talk about how if we lose our cap, it'll dry out and we can't use it. And then there's one other special thing we have to do to keep our tip safe. And that is after we're all done, we put its hat back on. And we want to listen for the click. And then they keep it all safe in their community bucket. If you've been here, you've realized I don't have like the cubbies underneath. So each of the kids have a spot here at the end that has their name and their number. And inside of their bin, that's where their whiteboard goes when we're done. So after kids have learned how to do their whiteboard, we went through and did Mapman, and it's always a class favorite. It's great because it teaches them how to draw a person without putting any pressure on any of them to draw it without knowing how to. And then it kind of eliminates that like, oh, I don't know how to draw a person when we do activities down the road. We're gonna draw it together. Are we ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, let's check our markers. Make sure the hat is nice and tight so we don't lose it. Here we go. Eyes, 2 eyes, 2 eyes, 2 eyes, so that you can see. There's Oh, 2 ears. Listen. Listen. You did it. After that, the kids all got a name tracing. I honestly have to look online who the name tracing is by. I honestly wonder if it's on one of them. But for this, I always model it for them up on the board. Let's see if it says. Okay, the name tracing are by Jamie White. And it's editable. It's an editable PDF, and you literally could put all your kids at, like, it's like the 3rd page of the PDF, and then it will literally bring it all up for you. There's different options too, so it's great for differentiation. So all of mine look like this. I modeled it for them first, what I was looking for. So we went through all the steps of like how to carefully prepare our whiteboard marker, and then I showed them how to do it. And then I have a timer up there for 5 minutes, and this is how we will warm up with writing every day. For a while, we'll be a little bit like 2 minutes of free time up their whiteboard, Matman, and then their name writing. Here pretty soon I will start pulling them one-on-one to see how they write their name on paper, but we haven't explicitly learned how to write the letters yet. So for right now, I just want to get them used to the strokes that they have to make to write their name. All right, let's see how our friends are doing. Oh, good luck. Whoa, Osman's on a roll, dude. Oh my goodness. You're doing awesome. You're doing it? Wow, Ruby.
I hate this.
Oh, those are not kind words to use at school. Can I help you and show you? Okay, let's do it together. Then it was lunchtime, and we were more than halfway through the day. We counted to 100, we learned about shapes, and then we did our I can. I'm going to be introducing them to their math toolkit later this week, so I wanted them to just kind of play with the shapes. So today our I can statement was I can, you can, we can play with shapes. And they literally just got a bunch of shapes, and I just kind of wanted to see what they did with them. Oh, whoa.
I didn't have to finish with my stars.
What are you doing over here?
Nothing.
Oh, what color are all those?
Yellow.
Yellow. What about these ones?
Red.
What all the friends are doing? Oh, maybe the red one. Maybe the red one could be his hat. Oh, yes, I like it. Look at your snowman. I had some kids try to make things like a star. One kid just like put it all to where it looked like an arrow. Other kids stacked them. It was fun just to see how they manipulated them. I had a couple that sorted them into colors. Others actually sorted them by the shape. So it was really cool to see just like what they wanted to do with it. Time for specials. So we are actually more than halfway through the day now, and I am so grateful. I have a lot of like piles by my desk. My desk area looks a little scary. I had brought literally all of this in this morning, and I just didn't have time to sort it anywhere, so that's gonna kind of be my goal right now, to see if we could get this somewhat situated, because it's looking a little cray. Hear my voice, clap once. If you can hear my voice, clap twice. If you can hear my voice, give me a whoop whoop. Morning we read a story called, who was it about?
David.
What was his name? David. Did David make good choices or bad choices?
No.
We are gonna make our own David for you to take home. Yeah. All right. To see my David?
Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Isn't he so funny?
Yeah.
Good job. Zeke got his on.
Yeah.
Raven. Oh, nice job. You did so good. That's fantastic. Yeah.
Teeth.
Oh, that's the teeth? I like it. Check out those hairs. Whoa.
Okay, I did his hair.
So, look how awesome.
I sent it to my mom.
Yeah, you could totally show her too when you get home. Okay, the day is done. You guys, it probably was honestly my best first day of kinder I've ever had. they all kind of start to seem like a blur. My group last year was phenomenally good too, and I had an amazing student teacher, so that definitely helped. But I think without her last year, I probably would have been pulling my hair out. But this was, to do this like by myself, no student teacher, no help, like at the end of the day, it was by far the easiest end of the day I've ever had. So I'm truly thankful for this group. I kind of was a little skeptical on my plans for the upcoming weeks just because I didn't know what they'd be able to do. But they honestly could do a lot more than I thought they were going to be able to do. Even certain things that I typically, the last couple years, have had to scaffold a lot more, I didn't have to today. So I was honestly like pretty impressed. Pretty impressed. Pretty impressed. I do have one that um, definitely like my behavior one. Just needs a lot of redirection, but like no chair throwing, no running, not aggressive towards the other kids. So even if it's a lot of redirection and it's gonna drive me crazy, like I'll take that. I'll take that. So I did have some people ask me just comparison between this school and the law school, and I don't want to like speak negatively on anyone or anything. There were some differences here though that I will say made a big difference. So last week it was tons of information and I was very overwhelmed, but then today seeing all of it work and in play, it was amazing. Like for breakfast, we take the kids here to breakfast, which I thought was going to be like disastrous, but it honestly was a great time to like talk to the kids, just get them to like woo-saw a little bit after getting dropped off, and there was so much help, like it was beautiful. And then at lunchtime, even typically I just remember the last couple of years like barely getting a lunch on my first day, and when we went in there I expected me to have to do the procedural stuff, but like they literally like took it over. And there, when I tell you there was an insane amount of staff, there was an insane amount of staff. Pretty much I feel like she had to have called like everybody that wasn't attached to the classroom at the time to go help. That's literally what it felt like. But we had so much support in there. They allowed us even to go down there, it was like 15 or 20 minutes early, and that really helped too, because then it didn't take from our lunch. They gave them extra time to eat so that the kinders can like get used to it. And then each day we'll get to do that for the first week, and each day we're going to kind of dock off a little bit of time so that then by the end of the week hopefully we'll be like right at our normal lunchtime. So that was like so helpful, so helpful. So I really have appreciated like all the extra support that we get. So even though I didn't have like a parent helper or a student teacher or anybody like in my room with me this year, having that support like outside at those moments was truly everything and so appreciated. Another thing that I noticed that I was honestly very surprised, I've never been at a school that does this before, but any students with IEPs, like their RTI and intervention minutes like literally started today. I've never been at a place that's done that before, but our kids getting their intervention and their minutes is a very important thing to my principal. So when I came in over the summer, she had actually showed me like this whole calendar she mapped out of like all the IEP students, where they'll be going for the upcoming years, and she kind of already has their schedule like planned out. So literally the minutes for those kids started today. So I had support in my classroom today for that kid. Crazy. That's like never happened before. So I was like so thankful, because it just, even with kinder, like my class was so good today, but it was just nice to have like another adult, because it's so much of like, okay friends, this is a pencil, like it's so much of that it was just nice to like say hi to an adult for a couple minutes. But it honestly, I had my entire lunch today. They literally, it was our lunchtime, they kicked us out, told us to go to lunch. It was, yeah, I was very impressed. I definitely one of like the best first days that I've had, for sure. Our day ends, like the teacher day ends at 2:30, and I could have easily left at 2:30 today, but I just kind of wanted to like record a couple things. I kind of want to get my desk a little organized and just feel like I need to get my life a little bit more together. But I honestly can't wait to go home and see what my own kids' days was like. It's the first time for this mama that I'm like not with any of my kids, so I was super sad today, but having a great day today. This made me feel really good today, because I don't feel like I'm gonna have to stay hours and hours after school every day, that like I could leave and go home and enjoy my kids. So I'm feeling a lot of fun, and I'm like so extremely thankful for that. So thankful for that. Man, it was a good day. So I'm I'm so thankful. So thankful. Thank you so much for joining me on the first day. I can't wait to show you what other adventures come to us this year. If there's anything you'd like to see, drop it in the comments and let me know. But until next time, I'm Charlie Yeager, and I'm out.